Hello, and this is the first episode of Layout 123's layout update, which is basically just going to be me showing you a little bit more around my layout and showing you some things that I had changed. But seeing as this is the first one, I'm just going to show you some bits of my layout that I like, and then if you can comment in the comment section maybe bits that I didn't show in this video that you'd like to see. But I'm just going to show certain bits that I think are quite good and just see how it goes basically. And this is how my layout updates are going to work. I'm just going to show you what I've done, if I've made any changes, and then you can comment and say, oh well, you could do this, you could do that, and tell me if there's anything you'd like me to do to make my layout that bit better. And I'm going to start off by looking at the houses on the layout. On my layout you can see I have 3 houses here, and then a 4th one with a little garage on the side. These are the only houses I have on the layout, with the exception of the farmhouse, which I'll show you a little bit later on. And if I just show you from the layout view, there's a little bike outside that one's having the milk delivered. It's quite entertaining, I think. And then in this one, somebody's doing a bit of gardening. And we're going to move on now, because there's not really much I can say. I mean, all I can say is I made the middle house. The other 2 I bought at a show. The middle house should have a light in it, and does have a light in it, but unfortunately the bulb's blown. So that's that for the moment. Now let's move on to something else on this layout. So this is the pub on the layout, and as you can see we've got the 2 cars out the front of the pub. And a nice little feature of this is the garden that we made for the pub, and it's very, very nice. The garden for the pub with the 2 parasols. That one says ales on it, I believe. Yep. As you can see, the pub is meant to be sort of an oldie-worldy village. It's not meant to be all that modern. There are some modern trends and features about it, but it's meant to mainly be an oldie-worldy sort of layout. And that's what I like about it. So, let's move on to another feature. This layout, we have 2 stations. We have the main one, and then what I'll call it, well, platform 2, let's call it that, because that's what it is. On platform 2, we have the waiting room and the custom-made footbridge. And why is it custom-made? Because it really should be twice the length. And if I show you what we did with the other bit, is here on the layout is a little shed made from the rest of the footbridge. And there it is, and doesn't that look familiar? I'm now going to move on to the little farmhouse with all the farm animals, which is quite a nice feature. One of them's killed over by the looks of things. Absolute nightmare to try and keep up the right way. 2 tractors, a little farmer, and a back garden as well, with a greenhouse in it. I mean, it's not perfect yet, but it looks pretty nice, and I'm quite happy to have it. Now we come round to what I'm going to call is sort of a little postal area, delivery bay, where you can see I have the Helgian postal train, which is so nice to have. It says postal service on the side. I don't know whether you're going to get that or not. Maybe not. Anyway, I've got 2 little vans. One is actually called the Express Parcels, and then the other one's just an ordinary little British Rail van. I've also got a little coal company thing there. I don't know why I stuck that there, it just looked quite cool, I thought. And here you see, the idea is that the train comes in, the post gets dropped off, and then the train's gone. Which is very, very good, I think. Got a few little people dotted around on this part of the layout as well, and the whole bit just leads up to a siding with the, well, sentinel in it. Let's not start on that again. Just going to move away from that before we get ranty again. And, well, that's pretty much the best bits of my layout. I mean, there's a lot more I could show you, if we just show you some of the basic track layout system, I mean, you've got the 2 points here, and then I've got another 2 points in the middle there, which means I can swap trains over on the loops, which takes a good 5 minutes to do. So I'm not going to mess around trying to do that now, because it's quite complicated. And then in the middle we've got the siding all the way around. And by the way, if you see anything you want me to do a review on of this layout, for example the postal train, which I will be doing a review of, please comment in the comment section. There's also something else that I'd just like to show you, which is a bit different, and I'm pretty sure no one else has got this on their layout. So we start off at the bottom, pretty ordinary looking fire station, little fire car and a fire engine just going around the town. But with 2 cows looking out. Yeah, pretty sure no one else has got that on their layout. Something a bit fun, something a bit different, something certainly no one else has got. Certainly is very, very much unnoticed whenever I bring anybody around. They never notice the lookout cows. But it's quite funny because I can just stand there looking at them and they won't have a clue what's happening. There's the petrol station with a BR petrol tanker. I suppose you could say it's filling up the pumps. Let's say it's doing that. And in the distance there's a breakers yard. I'll probably talk about that more on a different layout update. And that's pretty much it for that. I mean, could say a bit more about it. The shop's empty, there's nothing in it at the moment, where I've been kind of lazy, but I don't know, one day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget that if there's anything you see that you want me to review, or any comments you'd like to make, please feel free. Make comments about my videos, I don't mind. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. It'll certainly be something interesting, and I just want to say thank you to anybody who already has subscribed and commented. And as always, everybody out there, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.